Welcome back to Ashton Gate. It feels so good saying that with fans here. Another opportunity, and he's onside, and it's two for Bristol City, and this time, and it's in! An early goal for Bristol City, and Andy Vyman is back! And it goes clear header for Bristol City, and they are level! And it's a first goal for Andy King for his boyhood club.
Good afternoon, welcome to Robins TV for coverage of Bristol City's trip up the road to Hull. Yes, to the MKM Stadium. It's certainly an opportunity for everybody on Facebook and YouTube to join us as well. So welcome along, guys. You'll be able to stay with us up until kick-off today. Now, City are looking for successive league wins, but of course, Hull are an in-form side. After a bit of a shaky start on their promotion to the Championship last season, actually they've won 4 out of their last 5. Well, joining me for this one, all of the action from the MKM Stadium is Academy Director and Bristol City legend and Robins TV regular, Brian Tinian. Brian, it's going to be a big old game today. Nigel's been talking about wanting successive wins and getting that away form up on the roads. Tough game today?
It'll be tough, but it's a one we can win. And I think watching the lads train this week, there's a bubble about them and there's a buzz about them. There's a lot of the lads coming back from injury as well. Matty James obviously starts today, and Andy King's been training all week. Tanner's on the bench today, so I think there's a real togetherness and a feeling that we can get this result today and then really kick on.
Yeah, one of those runs is so confidence boosting, isn't it? So Hull, currently having a run at the moment. In fact, their manager has been nominated for Manager of the Month because he's been so successful. So that momentum is useful, isn't it?
Very much so, and back-to-back wins and 2 wins and 3 wins on the spin can make the table look very different. So we'll be looking to do that today. And as I say, I think there's a bit of confidence in the team, and can we go and really press them like we did last Derby last week in that first half and be brave and be on the front foot. And I think we're going to get a good performance today. Yeah,
I mean, Grant McCann, as I say, having this nomination, shaky old start you'd maybe expect, but then of course, having Nigel Pearson at the helm, there's nothing better than a bit of experience, is there? Yeah,
of course. You need leadership. You need people to fill you full of confidence, and the team looks that. I think it will take real confidence from last week, especially the first half performance. And as I say, if we can play really on the front foot and put Hull on the back foot, I think we could be in for a really good game and a good performance. But as you say, Hull are in good form. I think everybody had written them off a little bit after their start of the season. The manager was under pressure, but fair play to them. They've got 4 wins and a draw out of the last 5 games. So not an easy game, but I'm sure one we can put in a good performance and get the result.
I've seen the boys just arriving there up in East Yorkshire. Matty James fit after his return against Derby. Andy King, George Tanner on the bench. We're going to hear the team news on the way in just a second, but it gives Nigel options, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely. And Matty James gives you the experience, I think. At Sheffield United especially, we lack that little bit of experience in the middle of the pitch. Matty James and Andy King have showed that this season when they're in the team and they're there for that experience to help the young players. It's been really good. So really good to have Matty James back today, and hopefully he can put in a performance.
Great stuff. Great to have you with us, Brian. The Christmas spirit is high here in the studio, as you can tell. Christmas jumper, Christmas all over the set as well. But it is time for team news now. And let's cross to the man that is to football commentary what England are to Test cricket. It's Toby Osborne.
Thanks very much, Downsy. Yes, well, Grant McCann has named an unchanged side for his 3rd successive game, and why not, given their form at the moment. A very youthful team with promising young defenders, Jacob Greaves and Manchester United Loney Deshaun Bernard making up a back 3. Top scorer Lewis Potter plays wide left as part of a midfield 4. Honeyman plays in behind a strike partnership of Northern Ireland international McGuinness and Wilkes, who scored the equaliser last weekend against Reading. On the bench, Tom Huddleston features after recovering from injury. He joined the club in the summer for his 2nd spell with this side, and Tom Eaves as well returns to the bench, a real boost for Grant McCann. As for Nigel Pearson, well, one change for the Robins today with his lieutenant Matty James returning to the 11. With Han-Noah Masengo's energy and dynamism in the middle of the park, it's Backinson who is the man to make way. He drops down to the bench. Callum O'Dowda starts his 5th game in a row for the Reds as well. A significant milestone for the Irishman following a couple of years struggling with differing injuries. Atkinson and Viner keep their spots as part of a back three alongside Callis. And man of the moment, Alex Scott shows no sign of slowing down as Bristol City's makeshift fullback. Antoine Semenyo starts his 2nd game in a row after proving a menace for that ageing Derby County defence last week. Goals required now, though, as he looks to prove his worth as an integral striker for Nigel Pearson. On the bench, it's a welcome return for George Tanner. Ben Aruth features again alongside Naki Wells and Cam Pring. Right, time to hear from the man who selected the side today. Nigel Pearson is with Robins TV.
Nigel, you made one change today, Matty James for Tyreek Backinson. What will Matty give us?
Hopefully a bit of control and experience. We can be frustrating at times, and I don't want another performance like Sheffield United. I want us to show a desire to get back-to-back wins. So it's very important that we go about the game in the right way. They're decent. They got promoted, have players who haven't really experienced the Championship too much, but they're playing with a lot of spirit and some good football at the moment. So we've got to be, it's another dangerous fixture for us.
You've talked about being ruthless when we have those chances. Is that clinical edge something you want to see this afternoon?
Yeah, I mean, firstly, we need to create goal-scoring opportunities. I think that's something which has been, I've talked about that this week, not really creating as many chances as we would like, but of course when they come along, we can do ourselves more favours by being a bit more slick with our finishing. Yeah,
we haven't had the results recently on the road that we want.
Yeah,
how important is it to get points?
Well, look, in the Championship, it's you create problems for yourself if form is inconsistent, and you just look at the table and see how tight it is. 3 points today, and we're level with sort of 10th place, something like that. I mean, you can make big shifts, but likewise, results go the other way. It just keeps it so tight. We've got to find a way of being a lot more efficient as a team on the road, at home. And the fluctuations have to be smaller.
You've added to the bench, you put George Tanner back on.
Yeah.
Nice to see him back.
Yeah, he's made progress this week because we're playing with wing backs. I think it's important to have the ability to get up and down. So he gets the nod in that respect. Although he's obviously more of a defender. Alex Scott's done very, very well for us. If you're in there, stay there.
Go well today.
Cheers, thanks.
Nigel Pearson chatting to Dave Barton for Robins TV. A lot of chat there, essentially about consistency, isn't it? So important.
I think that's what we've been this season, a little bit up and down, to be honest. We had a really good start to the season with our away form. That's dropped a little bit now, and we've picked up 3 wins and a draw from our last 4 home games. So we just need to get that consistency both home and away and pick up them results we need, especially against teams like Hull who are around us in the table.
I know it happens to everyone, but there have been some injuries to some fairly sort of marquee players. How much does that have an effect when you're trying to choose a team but you can't choose it consistently? Well,
it's the experienced players that we've missed. I think like Baker's out now. We've missed Kingy, we've missed Matty James. They're really key experienced players in quite a young team. So yeah, we have missed them, but luckily they're coming back now. Matty's in today, and hopefully we can get a really positive performance. Yeah, sad to lose Bakes, of course, last weekend as well. Do we know how he and Joe are doing? No, I'm not sure. They're both not available, obviously, today. But the lads in the place, Rob Atkinson, I thought was really good last week against a dangerous opponent. Callas has been consistently very good this season, and Zach Vine has settled into that 3 at the back well. So we've got a good 3 there who look solid. Now can we go forward and, as Nigel said on there, can we create more chances? Can we get them forward some quality balls in the box to feed off?
Well, I think you're going to enjoy one of the chances we're about to see now. Reliving that fantastic left-footed strike, bagging Alex Scott his second of the season, securing the Robins victory over Derby County. Let's take a look.
Derby choosing to pass out from the back and passing himself into trouble here. Bristol City can't take advantage, and perhaps a change of tactic might be necessary for Derby. Flick on up towards Semenyo. And now Vyman picking up the pieces. And there is Alex Scott, demonstrating his quality and sweeping Bristol City into the lead. But Derby failed to clear, and picking up the pieces is 18-year-old Alex Scott. Ashton Gates up onto his feet as Scott sends the ball beyond Ryan Alsop to give Bristol City the lead. Brilliant strike. Really poor defending. Semenyo so often a handful. Vyman so often a source of creativity, but it's Scott with the strike. Well, City away again, and they've exposed gaps in behind the Derby County defence. There's the cutback, and it's sent wide. A glorious opportunity for Chris Martin to score and to double the advantage for Bristol City. Flipped on by Chris Martin. Bristol City away again. Vyman leading the charge, getting to the byline, looking for the cutback. There's the ball, which is presented to Semenyo perfectly, and he fires high and way over the top of the bar. Derby on the attack, plenty of bodies forwards. And again, it's worked towards the right position. Eberselli swings in the cross, and it's sent over the top of the crossbar by Forsyth. Change of passing. Masenga is back there, helping out, doing enough to provide a shield in midfield. That's an interesting clearance, which very nearly leads to a goal for Derby County, dealt with at the back by Bristol City. Derby unbeaten here by Bristol City. It's a valuable 3 points for Nigel Pearson's side. Not the result that Wayne Rooney and Derby were hoping for. Bristol City win 1-0 against Derby.
Oh, the scenes. You were saying that heart-of-the-mouth moment, that last kick of the game, but thankfully Alex Scott's goal, which of course was, a delightful goal, wasn't it? Is there anything better than an 18-year-old scoring in front of the south stand? No,
I wouldn't have thought so. It was a great strike. He controlled himself, and he can go off both feet, Alex, and he's a real clean striker of the ball. That was the last minute of the game, the shot there. We should have been gone. First half, we should have been probably 2 or 3 up, and I think that's something Nigel's talked about as well, as finishing teams off when you're on top. When you've got the momentum and you're having the chances, can you put teams to bed? Because when it's 1-0, there's always going to be a chance like that last one, and we don't want that. No,
quite right. You might have noticed that during the VT there, we've been surrounded by Bristol City goods. Now then, the Robins Foundation Christmas raffle is up and running, and there's some amazing prizes. These are Han-Noah Masengo's boots. You can see there signs. They've got the various flags on the back there, and there's Max O'Leary's gloves with his actual name on. There's signed shirts here. It's really easy to take part. It's £2 a ticket. You can win any of these items. This is a fully signed shirt here. All you need to do is go to the Community Foundation section of the website. It's bcfc.co.uk, and you can have all of those prizes up for grabs. There's 2 pairs of Max O'Leary gloves. There's a Robins travel suitcase. We've got a large gilet. There's a Casey Palmer signed home shirt, Hanno Masengo signed training top, amongst anything else. If you fancy getting involved, then please do so. The Robins Foundation section of the website, tickets are £2. You can buy as many as you like. And imagine a Bristol City fan waking up with these on Christmas morning. Great stocking fillers. Go and buy those tickets now, and good luck. Some great stuff here for fans, huh?
Fantastic. I couldn't have seen me wearing them, I must say, Andy. What happened to black football boots? Yeah, very nice.
Get your dubbing on.
Very nice.
Okay. Listen, we're going to take a little short break now, but still to come on the way after the break, Antoine Semenyo is answering our quick fire Christmas questions. Stand by for that for more exclusive Robins TV content. Plus, we'll take a look back to 2019 and our last trip to East Yorkshire. All still to come on Robins TV after this short break.
We heard the UK's yoghurt-loving superfans wanted something super thick and homegrown. A yoghurt that's high in protein, low in fat and naturally low in sugar. Fit for breakfast, lunch and everything in between. But such a thing didn't exist. So we made our own. Yo Valley Super Thick, lovingly made on home soil.
Paul Archer here from the Nexus Group. Hopefully by now you recognise our logo on the back of the lads' shorts. As a City fan and a Bristol businessman, I want to help as many companies as I can with their recruitment needs, especially as we come out of this awful pandemic and lockdown. And for any customer, new or old, that puts an order in with us before now and the beginning of next season, we'll put you in a draw to win a VIP matchday experience as guests of me and the Nexus team.
Hi, I'm Mark Johnson, the founder of Mojo Active. We are here in North Bristol and we've got around about 80 acres of outdoor green space and woodland area, and we can organise events for small team building right through to large corporate entertainment events for anything up to 500-600 people. We can specifically address key objectives, anything from leadership, team building, team cohesion, trust. We can tailor our activities and events to all age groups and abilities. Here at Mojo Active, we understand how important it is to get outdoors with your team, whether that's to reward success or acknowledge team's performance, but we can do that here for you. If you're interested in getting your team outdoors and having some fun and really rewarding them, then get in touch through Mojo Active.
Welcome back to Robins TV, and if you're not feeling festive already, it is now just only a few sleeps away from the big day, so everything of course is festive themed. Up to the HPC we go now for another Robins TV exclusive. Antoine Semenyo is taking our Christmas quick fire questions with our reporter Dan White.
Hi guys, Antoine Semenyo, striker, I was going to say 19. I was going to say 19. Antoine Semenyo, striker, 21.
Turkey or ham?
Turkey.
Are you up early on Christmas Day or do you sleep in?
Up early.
Elf or Home Alone?
Home Alone.
Real tree or artificial?
Artificial.
Innkeeper or shepherd?
Oh, shepherd.
What were you on the nativity?
Oh, damn. Didn't play in nativity at all, to be honest.
Mariah Carey or Wham?
Mariah Carey.
Christmas pudding or mince pies?
Mince pies.
The Grinch or Polar Express?
The Grinch.
Christmas Day walk or stay in all day?
Staying all day.
The best present you ever received?
Oh, I'll say my PlayStation 4. That was a great present, I tell you.
Board games or Christmas telly?
Board games.
Lights inside or outside?
Outside.
Yule log or cookies?
Cookies.
Do you host the family or are you a guest?
Guest.
Christmas jumper or Christmas pyjamas?
Pyjamas. Christmas pyjamas.
Monopoly or Cluedo?
Oh, Monopoly.
Christmas Eve or Christmas Day?
Christmas Day.
Hot chocolate or mulled wine?
Oh, hot chocolate.
Do you wrap your own presents or do you get someone to do it for you?
Wrap my own presents.
And finally, Antoine, are you a believer or a non-believer?
Believer.
He's a believer. We're all believers. And I've slightly disappointed Antoine by wearing a Christmas jumper rather than my Christmas pyjamas. But next time, I'll sort that out for you. One of the ones that were for me, Christmas pudding or mince pie?
Neither.
Neither?
No, I don't like either.
Really? Not a festive food man?
No.
He's a lovely boy though, isn't he, Antoine?
Yeah, he's a great lad. He's, I think I said it last week, he's ready to, I think, explode now. I think he's been close, he's had a few injuries. I think the goals are going to come, his performances are going to go even higher than they have before. So I think he's ready to go, Antoine. He's a great lad, he wants to listen, he wants to learn, he wants to be a top player.
You just feel that when he's on the pitch, there's just that little bit of energy, extra energy, sort of a unique energy that he brings.
Yeah, he moves really well. He's a powerful boy. He can go off both feet. He's an aggressive runner. So we're just waiting for it to all click together. And I think it's going to be very soon. Watching him in training, he's a fantastic finisher. Can he take it into the games now? And when he does, he'll be off and running.
Well, one of our Robins TV fans predicted 2 goals on Twitter for Antoine Semenyo today. So let's hope. Fingers crossed. Love it. OK, let's take you back to 2019 now. A memorable afternoon up in East Yorkshire when Benica Phoebe made his mark in a Bristol City shirt.
Wow.
Low pass. Phoebe. What's
Nice.
Fantastic memories, huh? Fantastic.
Good finish. The last one was a really difficult one on the first touch. Great finish.
Very good. The Tigers are on a good run at the moment. Yeah. They've drawn 1 and 4 victories in the last 5. What does City need to do to secure the victory today?
Well, I think we need to start well, and as we said last week, the first half last week, I thought our pressing and our wing backs were so high and aggressive and pressing that ball with Antoine and Andy Weimann on the front foot. So if we can really press them high early, put them under pressure, get an early goal maybe, then put them on the back foot. But they've got threats. Wilkes is a real threat on the break, so we're going to have to be, our back three is going to have to be attached and make sure we stay together. But I think the rest have got to really go and be aggressive in the press and get on the front foot.
And try and get some of that consistency. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you, Brian. Okay, well, to everybody that's been watching on Facebook and YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Unfortunately, you can't watch the rest of the stream because of rights reasons, but we'll see you again for some more Robins TV action very soon indeed.